Have you ever wondered about the benefits of breastfeeding or breast milk? I personally have, and let me know in the comments if you have, because I was wondering how can this liquid that comes out from my breasts keep a whole human alive? Okay, so I went into some searching and I got to find out the wonders of breast milk. And that's why I'm here to share with you today 12 breastfeeding facts or benefits, if you like. So don't go anywhere. Mind you, that these benefits are not only for the baby but also for the mother. Let's dive right in. Breast milk has antimicrobial properties which are excellent for preventing infections in your baby, like ear and eye infections. Okay, so for example, if your baby has an ear infection, you can just squeeze in some drops of breast milk. Eye infection, you can squeeze some drops of breast milk. It also works for baby acne because I personally tried this myself. My baby had baby acne and I just squeezed out some breast milk and I rubbed on her forehead, and within a matter of days the baby acne was gone. That's after I had struggled with all kinds of baby washes and powders and all of that. So I tried breast milk as a last resort because I had just recently heard that breast milk works for baby acne and it worked just fine. A few days after birth, the mother's breast begins to produce some yellowish liquid, which is called colostrum, also known as liquid gold. It's just as the name implies, right? It's a special kind of milk which is packed with antibodies to protect your baby from any form of sickness and also provide very vital nutrients for your baby as soon as she's born. I've heard that some women squeeze it out and throw it away. They say it's not good milk, right? But please, that milk is the best thing that can happen to your baby, right? So please don't throw it away. It's actually very, very nutritive for your baby. Breast milk is a dynamic substance that adjusts its composition according to the needs of the baby, right? So it's not just a specific kind of breast milk that you have when the child is born to when the child stops to breastfeed, right? As your child grows, the the breast milk adjusts its composition according to the needs of your baby, according to the age of your baby. So when the child is a certain age, the composition adjusts, right? It begins to produce what your baby needs for that particular age. So it adapts your baby's age, sex, and health status to ensure that your baby has all the nutrients that he or she needs. Breast milk contains a lot of vital fatty acids like DHA, which promotes brain development and cognitive functions in infants. Studies have shown that breastfed babies may have a cognitive advantage. That's why you would notice that children who are breastfed seem more intelligent than babies or children who are not. That's because breast milk contains fatty acids that help in the baby's brain development. So if you deprive your baby of breast milk, your baby may not be able to have these nutrients for their brain development. Please, at this point, I want to give a disclaimer that I am not in any way judging anyone who is not able to breastfeed. One reason or the other, you may not be breastfeeding, and that's okay. It's not even any of my business if you're breastfeeding or not. I'm just saying that I'm just here to share with you the benefits of breastfeeding. Okay, so just do what works for you. Sometimes people may not be able to breastfeed due to health conditions, and that's okay. So my heart is with you. Breast milk is a powerhouse of antibodies and immune boosting components. It provides an unparalleled protection against infections, reducing ear infections and the risk of respiratory tract infections. That's how powerful breast milk is. So don't underestimate breast milk. Breast milk releases the oxytocin. Okay, when you're breastfeeding your baby, oxytocin is being released. Oxytocin is also called the bonding hormone, which promotes mother baby bonding, thus creating a strong emotional connection. Right? As I share with this particular point with you, I think about how my baby and I bond. Please let me know in the comments if this also happens to you, because when I'm breastfeeding, I'm I'm very intentional. I'm intentional about my breastfeeding time. When it's a sacred moment for me when I'm breastfeeding, I am looking at my baby and she's looking at me. Our eyes are locked into each other and she's looking at me like I'm the best thing that ever happened to her. And I'm looking at her with all this admiration and just contemplating on the beauty that she is. And it's such a miracle. It's a beautiful, beautiful moment. And let me know if you also experience that. And it happens every time that I'm breastfeeding her because that hormone is being released. I'm benefiting from it. My baby is also benefiting from it. And this helps to bond us. Exclusive breastfeeding can also act as a natural contraceptive within the first 6 months of postpartum. The key word here is exclusive. Exclusive means you're only breastfeeding. You're not breastfeeding and giving your baby formula at the same time. You are not pumping milk or expressing milk and going to work and then coming back to breastfeed. No. Exclusive breastfeeding means that you are on a schedule round the clock with your baby who is only breastfeeding. Okay. This can help as a natural contraceptive. Please mind you that this may not be 100% sure, but it could be a natural contraceptive, which means that it could work for somebody and may not work for you. Breastfeeding also, you will like this one. Breastfeeding also helps in weight loss for mothers who have given birth. Okay, so as you breastfeed, the act of breastfeeding helps to burn extra calories, which aids in you returning to your pre-pregnancy state or body, or you having back your pre-pregnancy body. Breastfeeding mothers have a reduced risk of getting breast cancer, and the longer you breastfeed, the lower the risk of having breast cancer. Isn't that wonderful? So we have a preventive measure to get cancer, which is natural. Breastfeeding is eco-friendly and cost effective. Breastfeeding does not produce wastes in the environment in any way, any waste or pollution in the environment in any way. And also, it is cost effective in the sense that you don't have to buy anything to give your child to eat. He has his breast milk, which is free of charge. So this saves you money and eliminates any need for to buy formula or bottles. I'm sure you like this one. Breastfeeding helps your uterus to return to its pre-pregnancy state because as you breastfeed, your uterus contracts. It's the reason for the pain that you feel when you're breastfeeding, and this reduces postpartum bleeding and other and complications. Breastfeeding also has positive long-term benefits. So the benefits that your child has while they are breastfeeding, it's not just for their baby state, right? It extends until when they reach adulthood. They don't easily fall sick. They are strong like steel, right? They are very they're not easily prone to infections or diseases. So these are the few breastfeeding facts that I had for you today. If this is something that you like, please do well to let me know in the comments and share also. And see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.